Welcome back. Reporter. Birklo. Roland Chapel. Letter carrier. I'm looking for someone to deliver a personal letter to a college of mine in Bose. Please come see me in Roland Chapel. Zweimal Roland Chapel. Well, good morning everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yep, just over to Bose. But before we left, there was something we wanted to give you. To me, handed over Beer Claw and handed over Savory Pinion. This is the Beer Claw and Savory Pinion you were looking for. Please use them as medicinal ingredients. You requested these at a guild, right? That's right, I put in a request. I'm just surprised that you went to all the trouble to do this for me. My thanks to the both of you, Estelle and Joshua. It appears that you both are doing a wonderful job. This is encouraging to know. Well, try to do our best. With that attitude, I have nothing to worry about. Make sure to act with caution wherever your travels take you. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. And by the way, you said you were headed to both, right? Yeah, that's right. Then in that case, could I ask a favor of you? I had wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airlines are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose? Accept. Sure, we'll do it. It shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not that big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. Received a very divine letter. So all we need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right? Yes, the chapel is on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions and broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. So that was it here. Reported and our letter carrier. By Argo, I didn't need anything. I don't need anything. Modify and trade. Slot, you're sure. 80, 80, 80. Estelle. 50, 50, 50. 80, 80, 80. Estelle slot. Augment. can see enemies from a distance. No. Both by the others have been around and tell me you're planning to food it the whole way. That's right, we've been told that the trip is doable. That's true, it's not so far, but it's not that close either. It must be tough being a bracer. Are all your preparations in order to take care of yourselves? This question. Should I buy there or here? Not need this. One marble steak. Not 10. That was it 9 or? Curse cow. No. At the end of the milk. Now I see the mobs better. With this edge. Hello there, are you heated for both? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourself have been passing through lately, exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bosa? That's exactly what's happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army has responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the chief warrant officer next door. Okay. Well, isn't Estelle and Joshua too? Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Sherazad, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. Would like to cross over in the Bosa region, so we're wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Linda, hasn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Receive gate pass. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face, and as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Haken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as Bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Aidos for Cassius' safe return. That's the door. Alright, we got one. Handed over gate pass. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? The soldier opened the gate by remote control. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it? Here we are on the Bosa region. East Bosa Highway. Bosa. What mobs are here? Ooh. Make a good damage. Call for backup. Whoa. Call for backup, what's up here?
Someone's been naughty.
Boy, 26. water. I have no water. $195, 244. She has water.
We're good to go.
And they are level 10. Now we can go to both Cable Valley at a time. What's that heater this way? Oh. Well, if it isn't Sherazad, how have you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, what are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Linda incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see, well, your thoughts are appreciated. So, how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into that incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Luke Run about it at the Bosa branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. First, Mrs. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bosa branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lupin about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's go moving. Let's get moving. Whatever. A long way. Eisen Road. But we go to Bosa. And there is it. The new base. Bosa, North Block. Oh. Bosa Market. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bosa, which sits at the heart of the Bosa region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Libya, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops: food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. And the Rose Restaurant. The Bracer Guild. Momenties. Let's go in the Bracer's Guild. Oh, Sherazad, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. Oops, sorry. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Luke? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Aina not that long ago. So that means these two kids with you are Cassie's children? Yes, that's right. Oh, it's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Luke, and I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Luke. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the army and the guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway, but in actuality there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great. Now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we are not getting any information because of this general? That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Roland. If that's the way it's gonna be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking a little crazy, person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways, such as the request we just received from the Major concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild's side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the major, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Blueprint will accept the major's request. That sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, the performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So, what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Oh, sure. Our names go here and Estelle and Joshua fill out the registration transfer forms. Alright, it looks like everything is in order. Junior Brazers, Estelle and Joshua, as of this day at 15.20, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the Major's request. Major's residence is near the West Gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. Well, do that. Understood? Poland. Bose. Revenue monster new. A vicious monster has been sighted along the trail behind Revenue Village. It must be sought out and exterminated ASAP. Medium difficulty. For details, please see me in the village. Ingredient seeker. I'm in a bind right now, as I seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient I regularly use for practice. Please bring tender poultry 5 to me, Gwen, at an Enteros restaurant. Tender poultry. Is Bose monster. A vicious monster known as a king scorpion has been spotted roaming the East Bose Highway. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. So this means I must here in the village. For details, please see me in the village. Where in the village? Please bring me 5 tender poultry at an Anti-Rose restaurant, and this is outside. Tender poultry, 3, 5 I need. Is there anything? Talk? Near the West Gate. See you in the village, I must talk. Too many people here. Who's landing? West. Post market. Oh. Talk. Can I help you find something? My medicine can take care of almost any kind of ailment. So you sell medicine, huh? There seems to be almost anything one could ever want here in the post market. That's for sure. The sheer amount of stuff for sale is pretty overwhelming. Shop. To repair movement. Okay. Okay. This one is quite a catch. Tentatively speaking, I'm an employee here at the store. I help out my mother. I'm not playing around, just in case you are wondering. Talk. Good day and welcome, Felicia. Hey there, you two. Have a look at my goods. I have everything you need. Eek, what a... So now my ears they bleed. Well, this place is alive and bustling like everyone says. I wonder if it's like this all day. It is. People from all corners of Liver gather here to grow their businesses. And the eagerness and zeal to succeed is nothing to be balked at. Weapons. 3 up. 500. 3 range up. 1000. 3 up. 3 up. 3 up or 3 up. Nope. I've been living both my whole life, but this is the first time I've actually come to the market. Where to start? There are goods and stores all over the place. And there's dust everywhere. The book I'm after isn't here. Maybe I should try checking at another shop. Good day to you and welcome. I carry everything from antique books to textiles and daily necessities. Man, would you look at all this stuff? Mr. Venus' general store has lots of stuff, but this one carries even more than he does. Yeah, it's pretty easy to see exactly why this store here in the market. I stock a lot of imported goods from the Empire and the Republic, so I'm pretty confident about my selection. Then have a look. Liberal New Issue 2. Part 1 of a fictional novel published in Liberal. Oh. Okay. Something to read. Other time, but I read that. It looks like a girl is running the confectionery shop now. Before, it was some guy running to displays. I wonder what happened to him. Talk. Welcome. How about a fluffy eggy sponge cake? It's a specialty here at the Bose Market. Wow, this looks so good, Joshua. Yeah, it does have a nice smell to it, doesn't it? Joshua, after we find that, let's come here and get one of these to eat together, okay? That's not a bad idea. Really? We better not forget about this later on. You hear me? Shop. A fluffy heels. 200 HP and speed 15. Not bad. 550 heals. And curse poison. And refreshing herbal jelly. Nice. Ta. How are you doing today? Is there anything I can help you find? I carry brands from the Royal City here as well. If you would like, please have a look around. It looks like they sell clothes here. I'm fine, I already like the clothes I'm wearing now. I can also do custom designs or tailor any clothes you like. Just keep that in mind if you decide you want something more fashionable than your current or unique outfit. Shop. One more. You're shot down. One more. Sherazad. Red Scarf. 2 up. Sherazad. 2 up. 2 up. Emmy, let's see now who is having a sale today. Where's my memo? I know I've got it written down somewhere. Talk. Thanks to the restriction placed on everything by the army, nothing has gone right. When I think about the price of getting things in stock, I feel like my business is going to dry up. This guy, in a rather foul mood. No kidding, airliner flights have been cancelled and the Eisen Road has been blockaded off. I'm sure it's not doing wonders for these merchants' business either. Shop. Bye. Eat. Talk. My poor bug has started raising prices on his goods, but in light of the situation I guess I can understand why, although some of his prices seem a bit too high. Shop. Maybe who is this? These things maybe start. Okay. Let's see now what to do about today's side dish. Should I try making something with meat or should I try something with fish? Let's go out. West Bosa Highway. Boing. Full in on. Oh, what's this? Attack. One 150. Right. Wow. Let's go. What did I said? Blue and red. Boing hard. Okay. I think so. Normal attack. Yes. Boy.
Piece of cake.
24. Ronan Trail. West Bosa Highway. The West Gate. Bosa's house block. Map. Not map. Have a look. The map. the north block. Major. With the major missing airliner major. The major's house is go. It's on the west side of the town. Let's go. The west side, West Bosa highway here. This looks like. Wow! Now, isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Come down a step. It looks like this is a major's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Butler Manor. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bosa Major's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We are with the Praxeos Guild. The Major made a request to the guild and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the Major that we would be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the Major is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kinda in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the Major look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big head with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers, gemstones from every what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautiful Major? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Who? Oh, never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah, yes, so this may help. The Major has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The Major is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Where is the chapel? Reception Church. Was South Block is the chapel. I see here no chapel. No, look at the South Block. Sein Arm gerade so. So Einzelpass. What's here? Nothing. What looks like a chapel? Both a chapel here. That's a maid. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Praxeos Guild. We're looking for the Major so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Leela. I see to the Major's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where's the major, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Eh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know I don't know how I should say this, but the Maggie seems like she has quite a unique personality. Ah, well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the major, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if you came along with you? Come with me, come with me to meet the major? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose market then. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder what the major is. Well, she does stand out in the crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If I were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to the original price at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Ooh. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is? Could you be the braces I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does it mean that you... Hey, forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the manager of the Bose region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I tell you what though, I had heard the major of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous major, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I ever heard one. After all, I'm just a daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-head about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am, the, I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Hey, just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too? I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude presence from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the magic card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So, you know who the general is, Major Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one other. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila? Yes, madam. Lila produced a sheet of letter paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Major Mabel. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. Received Major Mabel's letter. What is this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the Major. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We're just not telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If you find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Hagen Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bosa Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alright then, Hagen Gate, here we come. Bam. East Bosa Highway. Perhaps a hotel, but every time it's more expensive. The Orbe factory. luxury things in guard. Why do you get angry so easily? Don't you realize that high blood pressure is bad for your health? The family is we'll make good for nothing husband. He takes off without a word and doesn't come home for hours. Whenever he takes off, he's gone, and who knows for how long. Can I read this book? There's the house of the major. Frieden Hotel lodgings. Welcome. The Frieden Hotel began its business 120 years ago and has a long and distinguished history here in Bose. Please enjoy our hotel's atmosphere, which is rich with tradition. Rest how long? 60 per night. That would be more expensive. Oh, every time 60, that's okay. And the rooms are okay. Okay, then we can leave, I think. Equipment. Items. Healing. 10, 7. East Bose Highway was it all? East. Oops. And quests here. See me in the village. Where in the village? No address. I hope I can find something that I like. Major Mabel may be young, but she's quite a businesswoman. Her political finance is one of the things we pride ourselves on as citizens. Ho ho, and did I mention that she's quite the eye-catcher too? The city has all kinds of merchants. First, there are the ones who open up shops in the Bosen Market, then there are the merchants who have their own places on the South Block Avenue. And then there are the trade merchants like Trino and Borden. Oh, and I almost forget to mention that even a major is a merchant. In the village. 5 tender poultry when they dropped. In the shops there are no tender. Svend over in the East Bow. Bottom up. It's King Scorpion. That's no Scorpion. Long way. Up there? Yeah, never really. Valley. Still, what's up with prohibiting flights for the entire region as well as blockading the Eisen road? Seems like they're really pulling out all the stops. It looks to me as if the border garrison is in a big rush. The hiking along Bosen. Along the Bosen highway. Is that you, Sherazad? It's been a long time, hasn't it, since we last went, right? Speak of the devil, anyways. What brings you here? Well, there was a request for monster extermination here. Is that so? Well, we appreciate you taking the time to come here. So you're able to master the use of a sword? Let's avoid that subject, right? I'm still working on it. By the way, Sherazad, are you on a job for the guild? Something like that, although it's a bit different than what you're on right now. Really? This region has become extremely dangerous lately. We'll be careful too. Eisengate. Hakengate. Bose. Nebelvalley. Along. What's this? Is this mob research? No. We see the mob on the map. Mobs on the map or what? Yes. Okay. That's the orbment. Borussia. The Haken Gate. I saw this word. I saw the name of the gate. I saw it. Was this really in the... Eisen Road. That's both. Let's have a look to Eisen Road. Hagen Gate. Hold it right there. Royal Army soldier. Hagen Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your pleas, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Major Mabel's letter with a flourish. This is Major Mabel's. The Major has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Major Mabel is the one in charge over the entire region? You can just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, I've got it already. Alright then, let us through. Oh, it's also no scorpion. Let's have a look. Preemptive attack. Boah. Okay. Crafts. Art, clock, beer, aqua bleed. Look. No fire. It's better to move back. Fireball. Oh, he had to can look on the other. Boy. Okay. Oh boy. Boy. Okay. This one. Miss. Really? One 105. The hits are hard.
That's that. Let's move out.
Tender powder. Eisenhower, Hiking Gate. I think I hit some mobs here. Doing. Okay. Boah. The hits are hard. Boah. 500. Jeez. Boah. Okay, not enough. That was not good. Boring. So fast. One person died. Then boah, really? What a spawn. Boah, Joshua. time, sure.
Someone's been naughty.
Boy. Boah. Really?
We're good to go.
Fight this mob down. Bam.
Alright, we're good to go.
Succeeds. 5. More tender poetries. Ah, I know enough. But other mobs to grind. Urbonia border. Okay. Ooh. It's really fine. This is the Hagen Gate. It's freaking huge. Of course it's huge. It acts as a sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Libel from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Libel. Yeah, it's a territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion, the Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Mayor Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly removed their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started adjusting to being bracer. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Major Mabel from Bosen. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the Major requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like your timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar in a rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict. So there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well, then we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Where's the bar? Let's have a drink. What a surprise, blonde-haired man. This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great liberal cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well, then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is? He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Alright, the blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed, but after talking to him, I found him to be a little odd. I'm a merchant from the Erebonian Empire, and I'm on my way to Bosa. Talk. Good day and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bosa. Since this is a bar, we've got wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything to elaborate. Shop. Vegetable sandwiches. Curse KO. Potluck in a shell. I must eat it. I must eat them. Why? For the recipes? Convert, no. And eat more. Vegetable sandwich, use. Spell. Service covered. Oh, don't. 150 EP. Don't. Recipe for vegetable sandwich. I must eat all. Talk. Rest. Spend 60. 60 is the normal price, I think. And bye.